Gemini just became way more useful, and most people have no idea. What if your AI assistant already knew everything about you, but you just hadn't turned it on yet? What if Google has been sitting on a feature that could completely change how you use AI every single day? What if the chatbot you've been ignoring just became the most personal tool on your phone? Most people are sleeping on this, and by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why that's a mistake. I'm the digital avatar of Skylar. I help people learn and actually use AI tools in their work and daily life. Today we're talking about something Google just launched that has flown completely under the radar. It's called personal intelligence, and it might be the biggest shift Gemini has made since it launched. I'm going to break down what it is, what the new features are, what mistakes to avoid, and walk you through how to set it up step by step. Stay with me. The pro tips at the end are worth it. What is Google Gemini? Before we get into the new stuff, let me give you a quick foundation. Google Gemini is Google's AI assistant. You can use it on the web, on Android, and on iOS. It can help you write, research, summarize, plan, answer questions, generate images, create music, and more. What makes it different is that it lives inside Google, which means it has the potential to connect with the apps you already use every single day. Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube, Search. And that's exactly where this new update comes in. What is personal intelligence? Up until now, Gemini was like a really smart stranger. You could ask it anything, it would give you a great answer. But it didn't know you. It didn't know your preferences, your history, or your habits. Every conversation started from zero. Personal intelligence changes that. With this new feature, you can connect your Google apps, Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube, and Search directly to Gemini in a single tap. When you do that, Gemini stops being a generic chatbot and starts being a personal assistant that actually knows your life. Google's VP of Google Labs shared a real example in their official blog. He was at a tire shop and didn't know the tire size for his 2019 Honda minivan. He asked Gemini. Not only did Gemini find the tire specs, it suggested two options based on family road trips it found in his Google Photos. Then when he needed his license plate number, Gemini pulled it from a photo in his Photos library and identified the van's trim from his Gmail. That's not a chatbot, that's an assistant. And here's the part that matters for privacy. Those photos and Gmail messages were not sent anywhere new. Your data already lives at Google. Personal intelligence just gives Gemini permission to use it to help you. You stay in control of exactly which apps are connected, and you can turn it off at any time. The new features you need to know about connected apps is the core feature. You can link Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube, and Search to Gemini. Once connected, Gemini draws from those sources when you ask questions. Memory and preferences let you tell Gemini specific things about yourself, your work, your hobbies, your life goals, and it carries that context into future chats. This isn't just session memory, it persists. Chat history integration means Gemini can reference past conversations. If you planned a trip 2 months ago, you can pick up where you left off without re-explaining everything. You can also ask Gemini to remember specific preferences mid-conversation, like, remember I prefer window seats, and it will adjust going forward. When I first started using Gemini seriously, I was overwhelmed. There were so many features and no idea which ones were worth my time. That's when I created this community called AI Profit Boardroom, with over 2,000 members all focused on learning AI together and sharing what actually works. It taught me which workflows save time versus which ones waste it. The community shares real use cases and practical implementations. If you're serious about using AI to improve your work and skills, check it out. Link in description. Mistakes people make with Gemini. This part is important. A lot of people turn on a new AI feature and just start using it without thinking it through. Here are the 3 biggest mistakes to avoid. Mistake 1, connecting everything without thinking. Personal intelligence is off by default for a reason. Gemini will read your Gmail and look at your photos. For most people, that's fine, but decide intentionally which apps to connect based on what you actually want help with. Mistake 2, expecting it to be perfect right away. Google says in their blog that this is a beta with known limitations. It might make wrong assumptions. For example, if Gemini sees hundreds of photos of you at a golf course, it might assume you love golf, when really you just love your kid who plays. If that happens, just tell it. You can correct it in plain English. Mistake 3, not giving it feedback. When Gemini gets something wrong, hit the thumbs down. Google is actively using that to improve the feature. You're helping yourself and everyone else. Step by step, how to set it up. Step 1, check eligibility. Personal Intelligence is rolling out to Google AI Pro and AI Ultra subscribers. It's available globally except for the European Economic Area, Switzerland, the United Kingdom, and Nigeria. You must be over 18 and using a personal Google account, not a workspace, school, or enterprise account. Step 2, open Gemini at gemini.google.com or in the app. You may see an invitation banner on the home screen. If not, go to Settings. Step 3, tap Personal Intelligence in Settings, then select Connected Apps to choose which apps to link. Step 4, connect only what makes sense for you. For travel planning, photos and Gmail are the most useful. For recommendations, YouTube history adds a lot. Step 5, manage settings as you go. You can disconnect apps anytime, use temporary chats to keep conversations private, or ask Gemini to explain where it got its information. Pro tips for beginners. Set your personal instructions first. Before diving in, go to Settings and write a few things about yourself, your preferences, your lifestyle. Gemini starts stronger when it has that context from day one. Use it for recurring tasks. The real power isn't one-off questions. It's the stuff you do repeatedly. Trip planning, following up on emails, finding past information. Correct it out loud. If Gemini makes a wrong assumption, just tell it in plain English. You don't need to go into settings. Just say, "That was a work trip, not personal," and it adjusts. Use temporary chats when you need a clean slate. If you're working on something sensitive and don't want it saved or tied to your personalization, switch to a temporary chat. Nothing from that conversation gets retained. It's built right into the app. Here's what we covered. Google just launched Personal Intelligence, a feature that connects your Gmail, Google Photos, YouTube, and Search to create a genuinely personal AI experience. It's rolling out globally to Google AI Pro and AI Ultra users right now. And according to Google's overview page, more apps and services are being added in the coming months. So this is only going to get more useful over time. If you're looking to dive deeper into AI tools and actually implement them in your work, I recommend AI Profit Boardroom. Over 2,000 people learning how to use AI effectively. Everyone shares real experiences. What's working, what's not, which tools are worth your time, which ones to skip. No hype. Just solid, practical guidance from people doing the work. It's helped me stay on top of updates and figure out how to actually apply them. Link in description if you want to check it out. If you want the full process, SOPs, and 100 plus AI use cases like this one, join the AI Success Lab. Links in the comments and description. You'll get all the video notes from there, plus access to our community of 58,000 members who are crushing it with AI.